You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now listen, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Time, energy, the highest forms of currency. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, getting to that paper, stacking that guap, that mozzarella, that cheese, them greenbacks. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that's highly invested in Grown Man Business TV. You already know what it is. Listen, man, it's growing this thing organically. We are growing this channel, this content, this Grown Man Business organically. Constant elevation. We only going to the top. Yeah. We on the way and on the road to 30K subscribers. So big salute to all my day one investors. Big salute to all my wrenches. Yeah, my big wrenches in the chat. I know it ain't gonna take y'all no time to get in here. Get in here. Yeah, I mean, big salute to everybody that's tapped in. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But I carved out a lane for the real. Yeah, I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. All right. So big salute to y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are tapped into the channel. Make sure you are locked in. You getting the notifications. Because here we are. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, y'all see the thumbnail. I'm sure y'all see the title to this video. You know what I mean? Again, big salute to Trump. Big salute to Trump for doing what he did. You know what I mean? Smoking Kamala Harris boots on his way to be the 47th president of the United States of America. Big salute to that. But the real question is, what's next? You know, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I always tell y'all, the higher ups and the elites play chess at the highest level. They're always 5 to 10 steps ahead. You understand? So to not be a sheep, to be able to see through the smoke and mirrors, to be able to pull the curtain to the side and look backstage and see what they doing behind the curtain. You got to think like the higher ups and the elites. You got to play chess at the highest level, my G. And that's what we do over here at Grown Man Business TV. So again, I ask you, the question is, what's next? You know what I mean? We got a lot of people that's feeling a certain type of way about how this whole election went down. We got a lot of people. We got a lot of backlash going on in America. And the real question is, what's next? What do the higher ups and the elites got up their sleeve? You really think they gonna let Trump just walk all over them like that? You really think that Trump just had this victorious run all over America? I mean, Trump turned America red. Every state almost turned red. And you think they ain't sitting back plotting, scheming? Yeah, you think something ain't coming up? You think they ain't got a trick up their sleeve? JP, what it do, my G? Salute to the chat. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in here. So, you know, it's a lot going on in America. It's a lot going on with these celebrities. It's a lot going on with these puppets. It's a lot going on with these governors and these politicians. It's just a lot going on. And I love the way Trump is stirring up the pot. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Donald J. Trump is going to stir up the pot, my G. He going to make you look at what's going on. He going to really put a light. He going to shine that beam directly on the problem, directly on the nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? And I really sat with it for a couple of days, and I said to myself, let me get this under control before I bring the information to the people. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, the Democrats, listen, man, demo don't stand for democracy. It stands for demonic. Yeah, demon. The Demonicrats. That's what we should call them, the Demoncrats. And we you know, one thing you got to understand, and we're gonna talk about that. The universal law, we live by it. It don't matter who you play for. It don't matter what team you rocking with. It don't matter. We all fall under the universal law. So when you hear that word, when you see that name, Democrats, they put it right in front of your face. They make you accept it. And then they do that dirty work. First you gotta accept it. We all gotta accept the whole demo. They put it is demon, demonic. Yeah, we gonna talk about it because Trump is he done already won the election, but the real question is what's next? And are we prepared and are we ready for what's next? Now I want to give a big salute to Haas, man. Hassan Campbell. I saw him do a video recently, kind of just touching base on this. And I thought that it was a powerful video and it already had my wheels turning. You understand what I'm saying? I already saw red flags all over the field. But from one content creator to the next, all we doing is sharing the information. All we doing is giving up this game. Everybody can't get on this YouTube and get to giving up this game. Everybody ain't cut from the same cloth. So I want to give a big salute to Haas, man, for that video. It was a powerful video. And we're gonna talk about this. But on a bigger, the grand scheme of this, right? I want the higher ups and the elites to know something before I get into this content. Before I deliver this message, I want the higher ups and the elites to know something. I want the demonicrats, the demons, the demoncrats, I want the Democrats to know something as well. It's a time of awakening that we are in right now. The frequency of the earth is on the highest level right now. The earth ain't been on this type of frequency in a long time. And it's such a powerful frequency that we can see through the smoke and mirrors and those little games and those little tricks and all them little things that y'all been doing all these years, getting by. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't falling for it no more. We ain't falling for it. We can see it. It's obvious. Y'all done did so much demonic things on this land. Y'all done did so much demonic things amongst the people under this universal law that we have approached and come into a time where we can see y'all very clearly. You thought you was going to be able to put Kamala Dick Harris in front of us with a big smile, talking about cometh in the morning, and we was just going to ride with that? Nah. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get this Asian woman to give us a speech like Martin Luther King or Barack Obama, and we was gonna rock with that? Nah. And we gonna talk about this because it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. But I need y'all to know that we see y'all. And for the ones that don't see y'all, for the sheep that can't see through the smoke and mirrors, that's why y'all got Grown Man Business TV. That's why y'all got platforms and channels like this one right here, where you ain't got to do the work. I'm going to do it for you. You ain't got to do the due diligence. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to go get the information. I'm going to go get the game, and then I'm going to drop game on the ground for the hungry hounds. That's it. We see y'all. We see the movements. Listen, man, you think, let's talk about this. Big salute to the chat. Let's get into this. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm also gonna address, I really want to talk to Angela Reese. But I'm gonna do that in a few minutes. And I almost was just gonna give you a whole live stream to yourself, and I might just do that. You understand what I'm saying, Angela Reese? I might just give you a whole live stream to yourself. And I might do that tonight. But it just depends on how I feel after I give up this game. Because Angela Reese, I'm disappointed in you. I'm highly disappointed in a lot of these black women. I'm highly disappointed in a lot of these celebrities. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm talking about black women. Y'all gonna follow the leader, or y'all gonna get down, or y'all gonna lay down. One way or the other. One way or the other. You gonna follow the leader, or you gonna get down and you gonna lay down. And if you lay down, you gonna stay down. We're going to talk about that. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to the chat, man. We gonna make this real in and out. I might give y'all a quick hour of power, but it's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be powerful. Yeah, demo, demon, demonic. My arms are huge. What it do, my G? Big salute. Demonic. Y'all been voting Democrat this whole time, and y'all ain't even broke down the word Democrat. Y'all don't even know the meanings in the word, the spell you casting over yourself, over your family, over the whole land. Democrat, demon, demonic, satanic. And then y'all get mad at us because as a people, as the men, the grown men standing on grown man business, the leaders of this race that we talk about, our race, the leaders of it. We can now see through the smoke and mirrors. The frequencies are so high, we can't deny it no more. And we voting against demonic, demons. We voting against the demons. And y'all want to turn y'all back on us. Y'all want to disrespect and talk down on us because we can see what's going on. Y'all gonna thank us later. Yeah, thank me later. And when it's time for you to thank me, yeah, get on your knees and get your Monica Lewinsky on. Yeah, Angela Reese, all of these black women. When it's time for y'all to thank Grown Man Business TV, I don't want to talk. I want the Monica Lewinsky, and that's it. Always pay attention to the triple cross, because they about to run a double cross right now. They running a double cross right now. It's coming. The double cross is coming. And if you watching the double cross, you going to get hit with the triple cross. So right here, right now, on Grown Man Business TV, I'm about to expose what the triple cross is. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Y'all already know how we giving it up. All right? Let's let my man talk real quick. What it do, homie? Talk to him.
So, the next 70-some days before Trump is inaugurated, let's watch and see if they try to pull off a false flag and blame us for it. We have text messages going out that the FBI's reporting that there's racist messages being sent to black people telling them you're going to be working on a cotton farm, this and that. That's the kind of shit we were talking about. These are the kind of false flags and events that we said that they were going to set up, and it looks like they're trying that right now.
Now let's talk about that. False flags. I just told y'all, don't pay attention to the double cross. Keep your eyes on the triple cross. And my man right here says something about a false flag. Because while everybody's rejoicing in the fact that Donald Trump is about to be the next president, you understand, of the United States of America, while everybody's either happy or mad, while everybody's rejoicing, while the other side of America is upset, talking about what they want to do and what they not going to do, while everybody's having this commotion, the higher ups and the elites are setting up a false flag. You remember the jab, right? You remember the germ that they let out a few years ago, right? A false flag is coming. Now, you ain't heard nobody give y'all this game yet. You ain't heard nobody spill this game, this knowledge, give it to you straight off the brick into the bottles. But here we are. Here we are, my G. A false flag. And what you think that false flag gonna be? What you think that for? Listen, man, it ain't no other way around it. What you think that false flag gonna be? Well, I got something for you. Hold on, my G's. Hold on, my G's. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna talk about what the false flag is gonna be. All right? Hold on. Big salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. It's really going down. See what we got here. Big salute to the chat. False flag. Now, the first false flag, like he said, right? a racial war, racial tension. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to believe that somewhere, somehow, it's this racial tension, it's this racial war amongst black people and dog fur having people. You feel what I'm saying? Now, again, they've been running the same play. They've been running the same play, action play for over 100 years now. And just now, just in the frequency we in right now, we can kind of see, hold up, homie, some ain't right about that. You got black people getting text messages talking about, yo, y'all gonna be working on the cotton fields, or blah, 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 blah. You believe that? You worried? You think we going back to a cotton field, homie? When the last time you seen a cotton field? How many? This ain't 1942, my G. This ain't one of those things. This ain't that. And see, again, back in the day, you could run this racial tension. You could stir up a racial war. You could have a riot. You could use police brutality. You could do all these things, right? Because the government, the higher ups and the elites, they play chess at the highest level. And it is nasty work, my G. Absolutely disgusting. So the same way they get the Bloods and the Crips to go to war is the same way they think they're going to ride into the black community, rile up black people talking about y'all going to the cotton field, X, Y, and Z, not understanding that, man, we listen, man, that same BS y'all been doing, we ain't falling for it. It ain't something y'all gonna be able to just run past us. Not after we done seen y'all let all those Ukrainians into America, all those Mexicans into America, all those Chinese people into America, all those Venezuela people into America. See, y'all done messed up. Y'all done made it bigger than black and white. Y'all done made it bigger than black and white. After y'all done let all these immigrants flood America, y'all still talking about black and white. Well, let me tell y'all something, higher ups and the elites. Let me give y'all some game on this. Y'all don't understand just how united black and white people are. Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't feeling the energy. Y'all can't read the room. Y'all still going off of old tactics. Y'all still moving off of old vibration. Y'all is still moving off of lower frequency to where y'all really believe that black and white people is going to go to war with each other. After what we saw, what y'all did with these immigrants, you should be smart enough to know black and white people are more united than you know. Yeah, I talk about the dog fur. Yeah, I talk about the dog fur, but that's respectfully. This shit is dog fur. It sheds like a golden retriever, like a Labrador, like a Shih Tzu. I can only tell you the truth. I can only keep it 100. But that's respectfully. That's respectfully. Let me give you some game on something. Our women, they gonna follow behind us. They a little upset about Kamala Dick Harris right now. But black men, we have formed like Voltron. We are on code. Black men, we are on code right now. Black men, white men, along with a few women here and there, we put Trump back in office. So we getting text messages talking about a goddamn cotton field. You think we scared of a cotton field? You think we scared of a noose? We done elevated, homie. We done took it to a whole nother level. It is no way you can brainwash us or manipulate us with slavery talk. Slavery talk? What you talking about? But see, again, and we gonna get deeper into this, but the higher ups and the elites think we stupid. They think we dumb. They think they could just do whatever they've been doing for the last 100 years, and we just gonna fall for it like easy money. Y'all got another thing coming. Same way y'all thought y'all was gonna put a demon, a demonic figure, Kamala Dick Harris, in front of us, call her a black woman, and then surround her with a bunch of demonic and demon celebrities popping coochie and showing moose knuckle all over the presidential rally, and y'all thought that was gonna win us over. Y'all thought y'all was gonna do the same thing y'all been doing with Barack Obama, and we was gonna fall for it. Now, listen, our women, they might be they're a little iffy. But black men, we spitting in your hand, homie. You held your hand out and we spit in it. Democrats, Democrat, demon crat, demonic crat, whatever crat you want to be, right? When you held out your hand, we hot two in your hand, homie. Hot two. The false flag, the red flag all over the field is what they got up their sleeve. But what I'm here to tell you is, it ain't nothing you can run past us that we ain't seen before. Y'all lost the black vote. That's what made y'all veer towards black women. But you gotta understand something. I know y'all think that black women are independent. I know you think that black women are upset with black men. Don't even worry about that. We got that under control. They gonna come around. They gonna follow the leader. Don't worry about it. We got that. I know they talking crazy on the Instagram right now, black women. I know they talking crazy right now on social media, but we gonna get that in check. Angela Reese and all that, we gonna get that in check. But for the higher ups and the elites, for that dog fur that I'm talking about, that's still moving on a low frequency, you better know something. You better know something. Oh, it's a gang of white people that's riding with us and we riding with them. When it come down to the Constitution, when it come down to America, this great land that we built from the ground up, brick by brick. Yeah. It ain't no slave messages gonna stop that. It ain't no text messages gonna stop that. It ain't no police violence or police brutality that's gonna stop that. But y'all thought y'all was dealing with the same people. Y'all got it confused. We done elevated. And it's okay for y'all to know that. That's all you got? You're gonna have to come harder than that. You're gonna have to come harder than that, homie. Yeah, surprise. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Yeah, you know that door that Hassan Campbell is always talking about, the door. You know Haas is always talking about the door. Well, we right at the door. We knocking at it. What's up? What's up, homie? We at the door. Word to Haas. We at the door. Knock, knock, nigga. What's up? And whoever's in that door, whoever's behind the door, whoever's using the Diddy juice, huh? Having the parties, them demonic parties, we about to drag y'all out in the open. It ain't gonna be no more them or they. We about to put some names and some faces to them or they. Yeah. We ain't scared of the door, homie. We knocking at it. What's up? Ooh, y'all wasn't ready for this. False flags. So you need to know something, man. It ain't about to be no race war, not with black and white people. Now, we might link up and we might run down on those Venezuelans, huh? Those Ukrainians, those illegal immigrants that y'all got. We might go to war with them if you really want a war. But you never grasped the fact that that whole race thing, it's alive. Race is real. Races are around. Don't get me wrong. But it ain't 1949, baby. It ain't 1960s. We in a whole different day of time, homie. And it's more white people that's rocking with niggas than you would believe. Than they lead you to believe. Then the propaganda is pushing out there. Then the news and these big news stations and CNN and Fox News and blase blah want you to believe. That's why you got to come to Grown Man Business TV. That's why you got to come to the Realest on YouTube. And I can give you that game, homie. All right? Don't excuse the passion in this. I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about America. The land that we built, the land that all these Africans, these Venezuelans, and all these illegal immigrants want to come and take advantage of. Y'all want to talk down on it. Y'all want America to fall. Y'all thought that America was going to fall. I'm here to tell you we a long way from falling, homie. We a long way. Oh, yeah, we got a lot longer to rule. And either you going to get down or you going to lay down. And it ain't gonna be that whole black and white thing. Don't get me wrong. It's there, but it ain't what they making it out to be. It ain't that. It ain't that. We'll go to war with these illegal immigrants. You will see black and white people. Yeah, we'll form like Voltron, like you never seen before. Black and white. Yeah, yeah. Hair and dog fur will form like Voltron, like you never seen before. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now that's one false flag that I feel like is on the horizon. Oh, a black man that voted for Trump. Oh, a black man didn't vote for Kamala. All this confusion. The calm before the storm is the confusion. Instead of just saying black men have smartened up, black men have wisened up, black men are on code finally. Finally, we are on code, regardless of what our women say, regardless of what your women say, regardless of what nobody say. Black men are on code. And instead of celebrating that, they wanna villainize it. One minute, you know, when black men ain't together, when we not unified, oh, black men, they need to unify. Black men don't know how to, yeah, the Mexicans, they know how to do, the white people, they look up. But as soon as we get on code, now you scared. Oh, you thought we was gonna vote for that so-called black woman, just like we did Obama. Nah, demonic crats. We wasn't raised like that. We wasn't raised under no goddamn devil worshiping. Nah, we wasn't raised like that, homie. And now that we can see clearly who y'all are, y'all represent the other side. Y'all working for the other side. Huh? Big salute to the chat, man. Now, I want to go into another phase, another false flag that they are lining up. And again, you ain't gonna hear this nowhere else. You ain't heard nobody else put these dots together. Connect the dots like Connect 4. Huh? Connect the dots like Connect 4. That's what we doing right now. Now, if you didn't know, right? If you didn't know, in South Carolina, we had monkeys. You know what? How about this? How about we get a game up like we normally do and then we double back? Big salute to the chat. 190 people in here coming to get that pure dope. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It's free. All you got to do is hit the like button. But let me run some past y'all, and then I'm going to double back on that. The false flag. Big salute to the chat.
Primates on the loose right now in a small South Carolina town after escaping a research facility, and authorities are now warning residents to keep their doors and windows secured. Let's bring in Andrew Davis from our South Carolina affiliate to break this down for us. Andrew, any word on where these monkeys are now and how are residents feeling?
Well, that's sort of the million-dollar question right now, Nicole, is where are the monkeys? They've been seen sort of all around the city. They showed up at the food bank recently. They showed up on the top of another warehouse, and they've been seen by a few different citizens in the area. But those sightings are actually getting smaller and smaller as we go along. I just talked to the Embassy Police Department over there, and they said they've only seen a few people who've called in with monkey sightings so far. And the residents, really, they're fine. They know this monkey area is there. They've seen situations like this before, but they have told them to go ahead and lock those doors, lock those windows, so the monkeys can't go ahead and run inside and maybe become part of the family.
Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. You got 40 to 50 monkeys out there in South Carolina that were in a laboratory where they were experimented on. Right? And one of these monkeys figured out how to get out. Now, this monkey didn't just say, you know what, I'm going to free myself. I want to get out of here. The monkey found a way to get out, communicated with the other monkeys, and 40 and 50 of them, a jailbreak. Now, this is the most powerful flag, false flag. This right here is the one, right? When I was growing up, there was a movie called Outbreak. I don't know, salute. Planet of the Apes is more recent, right? But when I was younger, it was a movie called Outbreak where this monkey escaped from a laboratory. You understand what I'm saying? And the monkey escaped from a laboratory and went out into, the world. And this monkey was carrying a virus. It was carrying a disease. It was carrying a variant. It was carrying a germ that it ended up spreading to humans. And it was called Outbreak, where thousands and hundreds of thousands of humans, people, citizens died because a monkey escaped from a lab carrying a virus, an outbreak monkey, right? Let's go a little bit deeper, right? When I was growing up, they had this germ, they had this virus, they had this whole thing. You remember Magic Johnson. He had something called the AIDS. I don't know if it was the financial AIDS or if it was the regular AIDS, but I do know he had the AIDS. And if you ask me, Magic Johnson had the financial AIDS because he only seemed to get richer after he caught the AIDS. And they told us back in the day that it came from a monkey. Y'all follow me. Follow me on this. The AIDS came from a monkey. It was a movie called Outbreak. The shit came from a monkey. Even the virus, the jab that they had going on a couple of years ago, said it was for some monkeys out there in the Wuhan. The monkeys in the Wuhan had the virus, spreaded the virus, and it got to the United States and around the damn world. Some monkeys in a laboratory in the Wuhan. So that's 3 right there. You got a whole movie called Outbreak. You got Magic Johnson catching a financial AIDS from a damn monkey, and you got the whole virus, the jab that came from the Wuhan and some damn monkeys, right? And then here we go. Hold on now. Hold on.
Primates on the loose right now in a small South Carolina town after escaping a research facility, and authorities are now warning residents to keep their doors and windows secured. Let's bring in Andrew Davis from our South Carolina affiliate to break this down for us. Andrew, any word on where these monkeys are now and how are residents feeling?
Now, right after Donald Trump has won the presidency, won the election, is set to go into office, is set to change a whole bunch of things that the demonic crat people put into place, put into order, right? You have a laboratory in South Carolina and you have a jailbreak of 40, 50 monkeys. Now let's go a little deeper into this. What were they doing with these monkeys? What have they experimented on with these monkeys? What kind of germs, what kind of viruses, what kind of what kind of outbreak could these monkeys potentially give to the people? Hey, hey, let me just go off track real quick, right? Dog fur people, because it's always the dog fur people that got their hand in the pot. The dog fur people, the people with the dog fur, they work and they build these laboratories and they bring animals. It's always the dog fur people that's gonna imprison your ass. They throw everybody, black people, they've been throwing black people in jail for a long time. They take animals, they put them in the zoo, which is a damn jail. Behind bars and glass, they are in jail, right? And they take a bunch of animals and they put them in these laboratories, and dog fur people actually experiment on live animals. Michael Vick went to jail for fighting dogs, but dog fur people will experiment on monkeys and live animals, and that's totally legal, right? They get these monkeys into these laboratories, they fill them up with germs and viruses, and they experiment on these monkeys, and it's always something like the jailbreak where the monkeys get out and they go free and they spread viruses. And then, you know, after the dog fur people do what they do, after they do what they do, they get on the TV, they get on the big propaganda, these big media outlets, and they act like they're so concerned. Oh, let's talk about the monkeys that have breaking out of here. They all have viruses. But y'all already knew what y'all was doing with these animals. You see what I'm saying? So we got to already know, and that's why I'm having this live. That's why we having this conversation. That's why I'm giving up this game, because this shouldn't be no surprise. And for a lot of y'all, for a lot of people, this is a surprise. Oh, what's going on? This is already being lined up. 40 monkeys just spontaneously, mysteriously break out of a goddamn laboratory. And they ain't talking, oh, lock your doors and close your windows. No. And then they said, hey, we've been seeing less and less sights of these monkeys. These monkeys done ran off into the wilderness, homie. They back in their natural habitat. Y'all are not going to be able to get your hands on these monkeys. And these monkeys are going to release an outbreak. These monkeys in South Carolina are going to be, they're going to be the stepping stone for another pandemic. Yeah, let me just use that. Pandemic. You know, yeah. The monkeys that just got out in South Carolina are going to be the stepping stone when they start spraying when they start spraying that virus in the air and everybody start. Do y'all realize what's going on right now? Summertime is over, baby. Oh, that beautiful. Well, I'm in the Sunshine State. It's still 100 degrees out here. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that too, because it's about to get cold. Y'all don't remember when that last virus came out around November? It was cold outside. It was wintertime outside. Y'all don't see the play being ran. These 43 monkeys fly out, leave they carrying the germ, carrying the virus. They about to implement They about to implement the bills and the laws that just been passed by the Democrats, the demons, the demonics. You know, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Let me calm it down, right? Let me really break this down for y'all. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden passed the bill that if there was to be another breakout, another pandemic, another national crisis, and if you was to protest or if you was to go against what the White House or what the laws are, they have given the U.S. military the right to execute U.S. citizens on U.S. soil. If you go, so let me paint the picture. Salute 213 in the chat. We ain't come here to play today. We not talking celebrity gossip right now. I gotta keep it a fully 100 with you. You want that type of talk, you gotta go somewhere else today. The same so-called black lady y'all crying about helped pass a bill that gives the U.S. military, they can legally smoke your boots. The next time it's a pandemic and they tell your ass you can't come outside and you come outside, they can legally put you down. They can legally give you the jab. They can go in your school and give your kids the jab. And if you go against that this time, see last time when that whole pandemic happened, this bill wasn't in law. There was really nothing they could do. Now the military will be implemented. Martial law will be implemented. And those very military people who you think are Americans, oh, those are going to be Venezuelans, Ukrainians, illegal immigrants, dressed up in SWAT gear, armed with semi-automatic rifles to shoot you in to smoke your boots, homie. The same so-called black woman that you crying about, that we didn't vote for, put it in law that the military can smoke you. So now we got these wild monkeys. The same monkeys that gave out the HIV, the AIDS, and the financial, you know what I'm talking about. The same monkeys out there in the Wuhan that got that thing, all that virus all around, the same monkeys just got loose out there in South Carolina. What's next? There's been an outbreak. There is a virus that is an outbreak from these laboratory monkeys carrying these virus and these germs. There has been an outbreak. Oh, y'all remember how we did back in 2019 and all that, 2020. Y'all remember how y'all couldn't, we going back to that. And this time, if you come outside, we got military out there in the streets to smoke your boots. So you might want to, get down and lay down. Now, all the talk about Florida. See, they scare y'all with these hurricanes in Florida. They try to warp your mind about what Florida is and what Florida isn't. But Florida is the tropics connected to the United States of America. Florida is a magical land. A lot of natural hot springs, a lot of tropical weather. Florida is the only place when this virus is released from these monkeys, you're going to be able to run to get away from this virus in this cold weather. Florida. And the last time a pandemic happened, right? Everybody ran to Florida. Florida wasn't really prepared for everybody to run to Florida. But this time, you're not going to be able to just fly into Florida. You're not going to be able to cross the border into Florida without a Florida ID, without a Florida driver's license. Any and everybody else will be turned around at the border. Y'all don't remember, but Florida stayed open through the pandemic. Florida didn't close their schools down. Florida didn't close down their movie theaters. Florida didn't close down their malls. Florida was one of the states, other than Florida, it was Florida and Texas were the only two states that said, we don't care what the government say. We not doing none of that. That's why majority of y'all tried to come to Florida. But y'all came to Florida. Y'all disrespected Florida. You see what I'm saying? Y'all talk down on Florida. You not gonna be, so this time, when these monkeys drop this pandemic on your ass, you gonna have to stay your silly ass in New York City. Stay your ass out there in Georgia, Wyoming and all that. Florida, and I'm from VA, but I'm trying to tell you something about Florida. The weather kills them viruses like that. The weather, the sun, the high temperatures, it deletes those viruses. It deletes those pandemics. It stops it. It kills it. It's like a natural sanitizer. Florida has a natural sanitizer. False flags. Everybody's happy about Trump. Trust me, I'm happy about Trump. But in the midst of y'all being mad, in the midst of us being happy, in the middle of that, the higher ups and the elites is running a very, very powerful Hail Mary pass to the end zone. It's a powerful Hail Mary pass to the end zone. And it starts with race bait. Race bait ain't enough. They know that. If they don't know that, I know they watching Grown Man Business TV. They know that now. Yeah. Hair and dog fur will form like Voltron. It ain't nothing y'all could do to stop us, but you know what they can do, and you know what they will do. They gonna drop that virus on y'all. The very people that y'all wanted in office, that y'all cried about, Kamala Dick Harris, right? Passed the law for the military in martial law. Soon as a pandemic breaks out, your sovereignty is over. You have no more, constitutional rights. You are now under martial law. And now, not only are you under that law, not only have your sovereignty been taken away, but now they have the legal right to shoot your ass down in the street like a dog if you go against. Florida's the only way out. Florida will be the only place that's not gonna happen. Guarantee you that. Race bait, and we got 43 monkeys. Look, I can't make this up. 43 monkeys escaped from a South Carolina research facility. 43 monkeys. That's gonna drop that goddamn pandemic on you. This is what I want y'all to do. Yeah, exactly. Adams, exactly. Y'all had it good with listen, but let me tell you something, man. With that last pandemic, it was so new. It was so unfamiliar, right? That even the states didn't really know what to do. Everybody was just scared. Some people stayed in the house. Some people moved. Everybody just got shuffled around in the mix. They take up a lot of information. They took down a lot of data. And when they run that play back, they know exactly how to go at it. This time we got the military that can shoot you in the street. This time Yo, you know how many people, I'm talking almost 1 million people ran to Florida. The taxes went up. The property value went up. Everything went up. Traffic. You got all these random people from all these different places that ran to Florida. And as soon as the smoke settled, 90% of those people have left Florida. They can't afford the insurance. They can't afford the property. They can't afford it down here in the Sunshine State. So a lot of those people moved back to New York, moved back to California, moved back to Georgia. They left Florida. The problem is this next pandemic, you will not be able to take advantage of Florida. You will not be able to just come on down. Nah, trust me, man. Trust me, man. It's a different ball game. And if you're not in Florida or Texas, you out of here. Maybe Georgia, but I don't even believe that. Georgia is not, they too separated. You got Atlanta, then you got Georgia. When that virus come out and it get cold in Georgia, it get cold in Virginia, it get cold in these states. The only thing saved us in Florida is this weather right here. That sunshine. That beautiful sun in the sky. That's what killed the virus. That's why no kids won't have, we wasn't having no problems. Everybody was at the beach. You remember when the pandemic happened? Everybody was at the beach in Florida. Y'all don't remember that? Niggas was at the beach, homie. You can't do that in Georgia. You can't do that in the Carolinas. What's next? Another pandemic is what's next. And I want to say something again, man. I want to give a big salute to, like I said, Haas. Big salute to Haas, man. He did an amazing video earlier. Let's let my man talk a little bit. But he said some things that I thought were very powerful, and I want to elaborate on them. Big salute to Haas, man. Let's see what my man got going on. Hold on. Salute to the chat. Hit that like button.
But I don't think that's going to work. And then their last option would be to try to tank our economy. But as you heard the prophet say there, yeah, it'll work short term. And then we come back bigger and better than before. And I believe that because this has been a spiritual battle. And God has shown up. And we are winning.
But will this ring actually get scratched?
Facts. Yeah, it get hot. It get hot out there. I could dig that. Salute. Let's see what Haas talking about.
It feels like we need to fast. Stop eating for 2 or 3 days. Let your body heal. Don't put nothing on your stomach. Just water. And limit that. Or maybe juice your fruits. It feels like something big is happening. It feels like you better sharpen your knives. Get you some firewood. Have you an evacuation book bag. Because the reality of it is, I could tell you to sit up there all day and collect you some canned goods and doomsday prep. That's all good. But what happened to all of the people food that had tsunamis come? Or rather, rivers come and wash away their houses. I seen their whole house float away with all their doomsday prepping. It's gone. Earthquakes opening up and swallowing up all your doomsday prepping. You got to get your survival skills up. Because the reality of it is, you ever seen...
That's what I kind of wanted to elaborate on. Big salute to Hassan Campbell. He already know what it is. We locked in. Haas talked about survival gear and doomsday prepping, right? I don't necessarily subscribe to religion, but I'm very aware that the Bible has very important information in it. So again, I don't subscribe to religion, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the Bible doesn't have very, very direct and important information in it. If you could read through the smoke and mirrors, if you could look past all the perverted things they have added and done with the Bible, and you can see the Bible for exactly what it is, the Quran, whatever you reading. These scriptures all somehow, some way come from the same source, right? In the Bible, it says every stone will be overturned. Every stone will be overturned. And that always resonated with me. You understand what I'm saying? When I see people build doomsday bunkers and they buy up all of this food and they like overly prepare for doomsday. It always resonated with me that if there is, or when there is a doomsday, that in the Bible, that word, every stone will be overturned. So I feel like, me personally, is no running from Mother Nature. It's no running from the universal law. You understand me? Now, yes, have some food, have some canned goods around, have some water, make sure you got resources so that if something was to happen, that you could definitely survive until the reckoning, until the rebirth, until it's time for us to double back and rebuild. You got enough water, you got enough situations and enough resources to survive. But I like when Ha said that, because you know it, when you listen to Ha's talk, right, he always talk about preparing, getting doomsday food, X, Y, and Z. But it's becoming, and it's approaching a time, man, where we can actually, you actually could just feel it. It's not going, it don't matter how much food you buy, it's not going to be enough, bro. It don't matter how deep you dig a hole, it's not going to be deep enough. I don't care if you spend $20 billion on a, doomsday bunker. When it's time for the reckoning, when it's time for doomsday, every stone will be overturned. Every stone will be overturned, my G. Every stone will be overturned. And what that's telling you and what that told me is that there is no running. There is no hiding. There is no getting away from what's to come. Yeah, anytime I go to Costco's, I make sure I buy 2 or 3 joints of water. I got plenty of water in my garage. You know, one thing I do keep in my garage as well is I keep lighter fluid and I keep bags of charcoal. You understand what I'm saying? Just in case, let's say the lights go out, electricity go out, and there's no way to, and everything in the refrigerator is going to spoil, right? I can like light up the grill and I could just cook a bunch of stuff and we can make that stretch. We can make that work. You feel what I'm saying? I keep lighter fluid and I keep charcoal. I ain't about to be out here rubbing sticks together. Nah, we got lighter fluid, we got charcoal, we got a lighter, we got fire. But when you really submit to Mother Nature, when you really submit that there is a higher God, that there is something higher than yourself, then what you understand is there is no real preparation, bro. There is never enough. There's never going to be enough. And then if you do buy all this food and you buy all these canned goods and you buy all this shit, and then a flash flood come and wipe your whole house away, then what? If you spend $20 million on a doomsday bunker underground and a big enough earthquake comes, then what? Your whole bunker is going to fall in the damn earthquake. A earthquake, let's just say the ground opens up. Sometimes it just be a big ass hole, there's every stone will be overturned, even if it's underground, even if it's deep in the soil, even if it's wherever it's at. It didn't say every stone on ground will be overturned. It didn't say every stone in the water will be overturned. It just said Simply, every stone will be overturned. There is no hiding from this shit, homie. You understand me? So the only thing you can do is be aware, be knowledgeable, have the game given to you. Take that game. Yeah. Take that game and run with it, homie. You know what I'm saying? And after you do that, you can prepare to a certain extent. You can take it to a certain level. You can take it to a certain level, but you really need to know what side you on. When doomsday come, when it's time for the reckoning, whatever it's going to be, you might not want to be on the side of the democrats, the demonic crats. You might not want to be on the sides of a party with a name that starts with demon, homie. Stacy Galore, what it do, my G? You already know what time it is. Appreciate that 10-piece nugget. You already know we gonna dip that in some barbecue sauce or something. We gonna put that in some Chick-fil-A sauce. Mother Nature is a serial killer. No one's better or more creative. Exactly. Yeah, like all serial killers, she can't help the urge to wanna, get caught. Yeah. That was beautifully put, Stacy Galore. I gotta salute you on that. Big salute to that. Yes, Mother Nature is a serial killer. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, no one's better than Mother Nature. And you get around these people, Stacy Galore, and they think that they can doomsday prep and they can get all of this stuff and they'll be able to make a bunker, and the bunker is going to be underground and it costs $13 million and it has wind and it has AC and yeah, until Mother Nature say, nah, homie. Until Mother Nature say, nah, homie. Until Mother Nature get involved and all that shit get washed up a river. Mother Nature is the biggest serial killer. Mother Nature kills whole economies, whole civilizations. Mother Nature gets rid of that. The downloads, when they download, Mother Nature strips you from all worldly things. Every stone will be overturned. There is no running from this. The beautiful thing about it is just knowing and being able to see it. Rome. Huh? Rome. What's the other joint there? I can't think of it. But all these civilizations, right? They all use propaganda. They all use different ways to get information to the peasants, to the civilians, to the taxpayers. And they use this knowing Mother Nature was coming, knowing they were at the peak of civilization and it was about to be wiped away. They knew it, but they kept all of the people blinded. They kept all of the people at the damn circus somewhere. Yeah, give them wine and give them bread, and we can pass laws in the middle of the night. Give them wine and give them bread, and they won't look through the smoke and mirrors to see what's coming. The beautiful time about the frequency on this planet right now is that we can tap in with each other, 159 people. We tapped in, and the game is being given up. I guarantee you ain't nobody connected the dots with these monkeys except for Grown Man Business TV. Scroll through your timeline. Scroll through your algorithm. Nobody told y'all what they doing with these monkeys, but everybody know these monkeys just broke out. It's an outbreak coming. It's a pandemic coming. And it's going to be 100 times worse than the last time. Exactly. Same as watching sports. I'm glad you said that, right? I said to myself, I said, should I go live right now or should I go live later tonight? And I was kind of battling with that because right now football is on. It's a lot of games on. It's a lot of sports betting being done. It's a lot of people at the circus right now. And I said, you know what? We don't do this for numbers. The numbers is the numbers. The numbers is gonna come. It's 177 people in here. It was just 259 people in here. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But it's integrity over content. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna go live right now because I gotta get his game up. I gotta talk to the people right now while this information is on my brain. I don't want to wait. If they watching the football, if they at the circus, they'll catch the replay after the circus. But the replay will be available. Supreme Science 777. What it do, my G? Because while y'all watching this football, while y'all watching the circus, those monkeys is letting out an outbreak right now. Those monkeys is spreading a virus right now. And the higher ups and the elites is all they doing is figuring out how to implement this virus from these monkeys into propaganda, how to spread it around the country. Fear mongering. And at the perfect time, homie, it's coming. It's coming. They might wait till after Christmas. Let everybody spend that money up. Sometime around January, outbreak time. Pandemic time. So I said, you know what? I'm going live right now. I'm not going to wait. And then because the downloads is downloading, I'm going to go live again tonight and I'm going to talk to Angela Reese. And I'm going to talk to black women. Not all black women. If the shoe don't fit, please don't wear it. But we going to talk. Because I'm not, I want to take that back. I'm not disappointed in black women, but I do understand what needs to happen right now. Y'all need to be talked to. Y'all need to have somebody. Yeah, I got to drop some game on y'all. It's deeper than rap. Y'all thought those white women was going to vote for Kamala? Whole time when they go home and Billy say, hey, goddamn, yes, ma'am, Becky, you know who you're voting for. Becky gonna follow the leader. And it's time for black women to follow the leader. And Angela Reese, I'm glad you said what you said because we gonna talk tonight. We gonna talk tonight. And I'm gonna put you on Front Street. We tired of playing with it. Black men, we tired of the disrespect. We tired of it. And trust me, we on cold right now. It is what it is. You gonna get down or you gonna lay down. And we tired of the disrespect. And I'm gonna put you in your place tonight. So for right now, we gonna stay on important information. But tonight, I'm doubling back on Angela Reese and black women as a whole. We gonna have a conversation tonight. Those 43 monkeys are in the trees right now, coughing, fucking, spitting, eating, breathing, spreading the virus, spreading a virus, spreading a pandemic that's going to take America by storm. You thought the Democrats, you thought the demonic crats was going to just let Donald Trump stomp them out, walk all over them, make them look stupid in front of the people. You thought they ain't have nothing up their sleeve. No, they still they got a Hail Mary pass they about to play. Right, you know that last play? That last play of the game. We ain't got no other option. Everybody run for the end zone. It's going to be a Hail Mary pass. We hope you catch it. If you catch it, we win. The Democrats, the higher ups and the elites are about to play a Hail Mary pass. Tell them a secret. Salute. Salute to you. Tell me a secret. You a white girl, I'm sure, because 52% of white women voted for Trump, which respectable. You know what I'm saying? But I think black women thought it is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. But you might be new to the channel. Tell me a secret and salute to you. Make sure you stay subscribed. But I'm just not really into the dog fur. You know what I'm saying? I like my women black. I like that nigga. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, I ain't into the dog fur. You know what I mean? I don't want it. I don't want nothing shedding on me. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the fur that shed on me like that. And, smelling like Sassoon shampoo and Newport cigarette 100s. I don't want the dog fur on me. I ain't the black dude. I ain't that guy. The higher ups and the elites could never trick me with a white girl. You feel me? Cause I don't like the dog fur. I don't like your shit shedding like a goddamn golden retriever, a Shih Tzu, a sheepdog, a Labrador. I don't want it on me. I don't keep no animals in the big house, so I don't want it. Cause I don't like the shedding of the fur. And I'm looking at you, right now. Respectfully, I see you in your thumbnail, and it's looking like a bunch of dog fur right there. You look like a brunette. That dog fur is a brunette dog fur. It's a brunette dog fur that you got on top of your head right now. So I'm more like Malcolm X. I'm not a Martin Luther King Jr. I'm not the black dude that's smitten on white women. If you ask me, tell me a secret. I think you should go find yourself a white man and you should submit to the white man. You and the white man should procreate and y'all should have little white babies. See? Your dog fur and his dog fur mixed together can create a mini dog fur. But you in the right place. Cause you ain't never met a nigga like me that's gonna tell you, as beautiful as you probably are, you understand me? Yeah, I ain't into none of that. On a deeper note, on a deeper scale, I think segregation should come back. We should all be segregated. We should all have our own area. We should all have our own state. You feel what I'm saying? Imagine if we had our own state, y'all had your own state, and the black people and the white people that want to procreate together, they can do their thing over there. But we got Black Wall Street, y'all got Indianapolis, and we could do it like that. I believe integration was the worst mistake. The worst mistake, integration. But salute to you. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the chat. But I saw that comment. I peeped that. I should get a white. Nah, I'm in. I like it. I like, nah, sweetie. Yeah, black. I love that. And see, and you know what? Tell them a secret. I tell my subscribers a lot of the time. I tell the people that I deal with a lot of the time. That's why I get a certain amount of respect from white men. Because this is respectfully. You got strong white men. You got smart, genius white. Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's respectfully. But they respect me because I stand on that. Because I ain't one of the black dudes that's trying to run to a Latino. I don't want the Puerto Rican. Or I don't want a Mexicano, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I ain't the black dude that's going to bow down and because it's a white girl. A lot of these dudes is strong black men until you bring a white woman and you put a white woman in the room. A lot of these dudes is strong black men until you put a Puerto Rican woman in the room. That dog fur, they turn weak. They turn softer than baby shit. They turn weaker and softer than Dollar Tree cotton. I'm loyal to black women. And that's why tonight, I'm going to have a talk with black women. I'm going to correct Angela Reese. And I'm going to put her in her place. And you know what? The truth is going to hurt. But this is what garners the respect. A lot of these dudes don't understand that. White women don't really respect black men like that bow down to the dog fur. White women don't respect black men that get around white women and talk down on black women. No rate. None of them do. No rate. Like Asians, no other rate. They don't respect it. But black men be so smitten over white women, they don't even get it. They don't get it, but I do. Now, I didn't say, I see, Perry girl. So imagine this, right? So when I say segregation, right? Imagine we got our own area. Everybody, you got let me do it like this, right? You got Little Italy. Bunch of Italian people live there. You got Chinatown. Bunch of Chinese people live there. You got Haiti, little Haiti. You understand? You got all these different areas where people have their own area. They have their own city. They have their own community. And then when they leave Chinatown, they come out and they mingle with black people. They mingle with white people. And then they go back home. It's called the water hole. So we're not really separated, right? All the animals in the jungle, they all meet up at the water hole because we all got to get water. We all need resources. But when the lion leave the water hole, the lion go back to the lion pride. When the monkeys leave the water hole, they go back up into the trees into their pride. You understand what I'm saying? Whenever the animals leave the water hole, they go back to their community. So what happens is you come to the water hole, you rub shoulders with other animals, y'all share information, y'all make money, y'all do business, y'all talk family, y'all talk business, y'all rub shoulders. And then after we get done rubbing shoulders, I go back to Wakanda or I go back to Black Wall Street. You go back to Little Italy. You go back to Little Haiti. You go back to Chinatown. So we're not really separated, but we have our own communities. White people don't want to live around black people. White people hate when black people move into their community. And black people, my people, oh, they don't want us around here. Yeah, because you need your own community. You need your own community. You trying to make these people live amongst you. That's wrong, homie. I don't look down on white people when they don't want niggas around. Because the Chinatown, you will not find no black people living in Chinatown. Go to New York City and go to Chinatown. There's no black people there. There's no black people working out there. That's their own community. So it's somebody like me that got to stand on business and explain it to you and give you that game. Oh, because if I don't, then y'all are, oh man, they don't want us to live around them. Yeah, nigga, you need a Black Wall Street. Now I will say this about Caucasian people. When we had a Black Wall Street, when we had a Lanier town that they turned into Lanier Lake, when we had Central Park in New York City, it was called Usitica Village. When we had our own communities, white people either burned them down or they stole it with eminent domain. Hey man, we know that you got this community here called Lanier Town, but we want to turn it into a lake. Yeah, we want to be able to ride our jet skis and our boats and go fishing. So we're going to call it Lake Lanier. Oh, black people, we see that you have Usitica Village, and it's a very nice village, and it's a very nice community. But we want to turn it into Central Park in New York City. You know, we want to walk our dogs. We want to jog, typical white boys. The shit white people like to do. We like to walk our shit shoes in the park. You understand? Black Wall Street. White people looking like, yo, what they doing over there? We can't even goddamn keep the barn up. They got schools, city park. They got downtown. They got all these different houses. And then they went in there and they burnt the shit down. So y'all don't want us to live amongst y'all, but when we start building our own shit, y'all get jealous and y'all want to burn it down. So segregation, I think that shit is necessary. I prefer living in integrated neighborhoods with multiple ethnicities. I can't be all black. Now, I'll say this. Supreme 777. The beautiful thing about it is we live in a day now with technology and like a certain level of frequency, a certain level of intelligence that, yeah, I just think that it has to be a black community, all black, all Chinese, all white, all Italian, all Haitian. And then if you want to live, for the white people that want to live amongst black people, for black people that want to live amongst other ethnicities, there'll be a community for that. Because you got to understand, we have so many kids now, mixed breeds. Like Tell 'em a Secret said, you need a white girl like me. It's so many black dudes that got a white girl like Tell 'em a Secret, right? That they got kids together. You understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna be, it gotta be a community where if everybody want to live with, but it need to be an option. The problem is right now it's no option for black people. They have to live amongst somebody. The option. Yeah, we talking. We having a good talk today. I want y'all to keep your eyes open for the triple cross. I want y'all to know that right now they are running a double cross. The double cross is being run. Trump is in office. They hot about that. They mad about that. They upset about that. They feel a way about that. 43 monkeys have now been released from a damn laboratory with the virus, the pandemic, the outbreak. That's the triple cross right there. We have all black community. It has to be with like-minded black people, not the ninjas that destroy the. See, the thing is too, this is the thing, right? I'm glad you said that, right? Supreme Science 777. I like that. Has to be with like-minded black people, not the black people that destroyed the hood, this, that, and the third. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, those people that destroyed the hood are like-minded black people. They're like-minded. They just fell victim to the circumstances that was put in front of them. Let me give you an example, right? In the TV show Snowfall, before they got their hands on the dope and they got their hands on the crack, they was going to his uncle's house, and they were cooking out and they were having a good time, and they might have sold a little weed, but they all had single family homes. The neighborhood was good. The kids going to the remember the kids was going to get ice cream from the ice cream truck. Everything was cool until the government put dope and crack in the neighborhood. So all the thugs and the killers and the real for real niggas, the dudes that fucked up the hood, if they were in an all-black community, that had like Black Wall Street, where you can thrive, where you don't got the white man telling you this and white man telling you that, you can thrive. You can have a sense of dignity. You can have a sense of respect about yourself and your community. You can own stuff in the community. You see what I'm saying? Y'all own the homes out here. Y'all own the properties out here. Y'all own the grocery store. Somebody owns the hospital. Somebody owns the theater. Somebody owns the barbershop. See, that changes the mentality. Bro, Black Wall Street, it wasn't no niggas killing niggas out there. It wasn't like, hey, you can only move out here if you're like-minded. You're going to be like-minded with the people that's in your community, and you don't have no interruptions. You don't have nobody interjecting negativity in your community. It's going to make y'all all like-minded, and you'll gravitate to who you relate to. You might want to work for the city. You might want to be a trash man, or you might see Mr. Joe who owns the theater, and now you want to own the theater, or you want to own some property. They didn't have a problem. In Black Wall Street, Lake Lanier, Usitica Village, they didn't have a problem with dudes just destroying the community because they were their own community. That's why white people burned down Black Wall Street, because they didn't have any input on what was going on. They couldn't infiltrate Black Wall Street. They couldn't cause confusion in Black Wall Street. So they got so upset that they burned that shit down. So when you say like-minded, you right. But as long as you got your own community and you don't have nobody manipulating and causing confusion and pushing drugs and pushing guns and pushing a narrative into your community, everybody gonna be like-minded. Everybody gonna want a house. Everybody gonna raise their family. Men gonna be men. Men was men before the propaganda of this rainbow coalition shit start getting pushed into the community. Big salute to the chat, man. Yeah, we gotta wake up, but you know what? We are waking up. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. That's why Trump is in office, because we waking up. Because we understand it don't matter if Trump is white or black. Actually, Trump is cool with it. Trump is a New Yorker. Trump used to hang out with Mike Tyson, P. Diddy, all the black celebrities. Trump sat down with Ice Cube. He had something called the platinum package where he was about to give niggas that money. That's why they got Trump out of office so fast his first term. Because Trump said, y'all, Trump got on TV and told black people, y'all built this country. But the Democrats, right? The Democrats, they tried to tell us that the Mexicans built this country and foreigners built this country. A goddamn lie. Trump got on TV and said, yo, black people built this country. He didn't say Mexicans. He didn't say Ukrainians. He said black people. And then that platinum plan was about to be money. That nigga know how to stimulate the economy, baby. You feel me? He know how to stimulate the economy. Trump right now is 78 years old, man. He's the oldest president to be elected in U.S. history. In his 4 years, he will be 82 years old. We got to get this right, homie. Right now. We don't got enough. Before his term is over, we got to make sure we got this right. You got to understand something. And see, in Perry Girl, right? That's why I say I'm a double back, and I'm gonna talk to black women tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because what I do understand is a vast majority of black women understand exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I'm gonna talk to all women, but I'm gonna talk directly and specifically to black women as well. But all women, I'm glad that white women voted 52% for Trump. And I understand that for a lot of these white women, it has something to do with a white man. If it was their daddy, if it was their husband, if it was their brother, if it was their grandfather, they gonna follow the leader. And I gotta speak to black women tonight because I feel like it's right in y'all face. I know, I get it. Y'all been scared to follow the leader of black men for a long time, but we stepping into a position where it's time for y'all to follow our lead, bro. We only want the best for y'all. We actually saved y'all this election. Kamala Harris had Glorilla out there dancing around talking about showing her moose knuckle. And they thought that y'all was so dumb that y'all would vote for it. And y'all really, to a certain extent, black women embarrassed themselves. Everybody looking at y'all sideways at how the Democratic Party played in y'all face, disrespected y'all with these celebrities. Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Cardi B, disrespected y'all black women, told y'all that an Indian was a black woman, and y'all bit the bait, and the only thing that saved y'all is black men. Because if we would have voted with y'all and Kamala would have got in office, man, that shit would have been a terrible look, man. Terrible look. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Supreme 47 triple set Supreme Science. I'm gonna check that out. 4B movement. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out because I ain't never heard of them. But great minds think alike. Rebels and aggressive intelligence. That's what this is. Aggressive intelligence. That's what this is. That's what you listening to. You listening to a war general that's intelligent. I'm a war general. I would love to scrap up and go to war with you motherfuckers, but I'm intelligent. And I understand that the doctrination of black women. I understand what they did to y'all. I understand because you gotta think to yourself, the majority of black women, we're gonna talk about this tonight, but black women have lost their identity. Black women have no identity. That's why y'all think and y'all feel like the face of beauty is, you know, dog fur. That's why y'all wear wigs and y'all wear all this weave with the dog fur. Instead of wearing your beautiful hair, you wearing dog fur. You got your goddamn hair looking like Shorty in the chair. You wearing, because y'all have been indoctrinated. Y'all have been robbed of y'all greatness. It is up to black men to start leading y'all back to y'all greatness. And right here is a beautiful start. A beautiful start right here. You, like it or not, we put Trump back in office. Is what it is. Thank us later. So we gonna double back. Yeah, we gonna double back. Yeah, Kim K, but it's deeper than Kim K, because even before Kim K is like just the whole hair thing is so deep. You know what I'm saying? Like black women can't even get jobs at back in the day if they had locks. They had to straighten their hair. They had to wear a perm, straighten their hair to make it look like dog fur just to fit into society. So now 95% of black women will not leave out the house without a wig or dog fur, weave, yaki, bundles, whatever you want to call it. They won't leave out the house without it. So, you know, it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. Big salute to the chat. Y'all already know how we giving it up. Yeah, we're going to double back in a couple of hours, probably about 9 o'clock tonight on a Sunday night. And we're going to talk. We're going to talk because I didn't like necessarily what I saw and what I heard from Angel Reese. And, you know, Angel Reese, man, I'm going to give you the harsh truth tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna really give you the harsh reality of what this is. And you know, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to say to you what nobody has said to you yet. You know, it's a reason why Shaquille O'Neal told you to dunk in some panties. You should take some pictures in your panties, dunk in the basketball, put it on a shirt. It's a reason why he told you that. It's a reason. We Perry girl, you know, this channel been shadow banned for a long time. And we get in and out the algorithm, how we get in and out the algorithm. We do our numbers, but you got to just really kind of just try to, I don't even know how to tell people to get the notifications. I get a lot of people that tell me that in the DMs, they not getting the notifications. I'm gonna say this, you know, it don't matter what I talk about. It's aggressive intelligence. You know what I mean? I'm an intelligent war general. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, the higher ups and the elites that run and control YouTube and control the algorithm, they understand that it don't matter what I talk about, I'm gonna put a message in it. I'm going to connect with the people. I'm going to talk something that might spark your brain to go to war. So I force myself in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to all my investors. Big salute to everybody that tap in as soon as they see me up. With the numbers that we do over here, we force ourselves in the algorithm. They can't stop this shit. I got 26,000 subscribers, and I do numbers. You know, my live stream would do numbers like somebody with 50, 60, 100,000 subscribers. We force ourselves in the algorithm. They can't stop this pure dope. You know, I came up in an urban community. One thing I learned early growing up in an urban community is that as long as you got pure dope, the dope is gonna sell itself. You ain't gotta do no advertisement. I ain't gotta have no microphone. I don't go get co-hosts. I don't do no extraness. I get right, it's direct to consumer because I know this dope is pure. When I used to hustle, as long as the weed was the za, as soon as you make one sale, that shit spread like it's gone. It sell itself. It sell itself. So I apply that same method to this content creating thing, this YouTube. Pure information. I ain't got no big background. It ain't no green screen right here. I ain't got the mic hanging right here where I'm talking to it. I'm giving you straight pure dope. You know it's dope because when you get it, you know you're like, oh shit. Then you come back. So, you know, I can't really do nothing about them shadow banning the channel. We approaching 27,000 subscribers. We on our way to 30K. Easy. Easy money. So I want to leave y'all with that, man. I want to say big salute to the chat. We gonna handle some business. Start making this Sunday dinner for the family, right? And then I'm gonna double back tonight, man. And we gonna talk about Angel Reese and my message to black women. I'm gonna talk to Angel Reese, and I got a message for the beautiful black women out there that might feel a little bit upset, that might feel a little hurt by what they saw with this election, that are being brainwashed by the propaganda, by these big news outlets to think that it was something it wasn't. All right? So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Listen, I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. It's straight off the brick into the bottles. I'm going to give you that pure dope, that raw, uncut dope, straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. Listen, man, I came here to give you this game straight, raw. Never fall for the double cross. Always pay attention to the triple cross. Race baiting. Y'all think y'all gonna run this white and black narrative past us like we ain't seen this before? It ain't been a race war yet. And y'all think after what y'all did with these immigrants and these migrants, black, white people about to go to war? No, we gonna form like Voltron. Black and white people. We are at the point in American history that we ain't need, man, listen, we will go to war together to protect U.S. soil, to protect the Constitution. Black and white people will form like Voltron before we let y'all give America to these foreign countries, before we let y'all sell America out any further, homie. Race baiting. It's nasty work and it's disrespectful at the fact that y'all think that's all it take. Oh, you're gonna be a slave again. Oh, the cops have full immunity. Man, get out of here, man. Cops been have full immunity. If you one of them dudes that's gonna let the police kill you, then I don't know what to tell. I'm not one of them dudes. I ain't never seen the police kill a black man with work boots on. Let me say that again. I ain't never seen the police kill a black man with work boots on. I ain't never seen the police kill a black man that just got off work, got construction dirt all over him, got concrete on him, got a motherfucking, hey, man. I ain't never seen the police shoot or kill no black man with, so maybe you need to go get a damn job, provide for your family, and you might not be worried about the police having full immunity. Y'all thought that was gonna work? Nah, that shit ain't gonna work because you got dudes like Grown Man Business TV that's I'm gonna get that game up. Nah, homie, that don't mean nothing. Show me a cop, show me a black man killed by police with some damn work boots on, and then we could talk business. Other than that, you might want to go put some damn work boots on, homie. You might want to go to work. Go get a job or something, man. Last but not least, the 43 monkeys that done escaped out this damn lab right here. The triple cross. The new pandemic is coming. The new virus is coming. The new vaccine is coming. Y'all thought it was over? It ain't over yet. The battle ain't won yet. Listen, we won the fight, but the war is not over. We won the fight, but the war is not over. Don't get comfortable. 43 monkeys done escaped from a damn lab. All of a sudden, the monkeys done got out the lab. Y'all in there doing what y'all was in there doing. Why y'all ain't tell us what y'all was in there doing to those monkeys? Why y'all told us that the monkeys got out, but why y'all ain't turn around and say, yo, this what we was doing to the monkeys. The monkeys that got out, this what we was doing to them. Yeah, we was giving them the monkeys that got out, they got the virus. The monkeys why y'all ain't do that? Don't fall for the triple, for the double cross. Always look for the triple. And I guarantee you those monkeys is the triple cross. We ain't heard the last of those monkeys. You a youngster, you 20-something years old, I suggest you go on Netflix and you look up a movie called Outbreak. Oh, you youngsters, y'all missed out on a lot of vital information. It was a movie called Outbreak where the monkey broke out the lab and gave an outbreak and killed a whole bunch of people. The pandemic before the pandemic. It's called Outbreak. Go look it up. I'm an old head. I just look like this. Now, hey, I'm an old head, homie. I'm an old head. I just look like this, baby. You feel me? I drink water. I use Noxzema before I go to sleep at night. And when I wake up in the morning, I use Noxzema. Yeah, I can't help this shit, man. You feel me? I can't help it, man. I just look like this, B. I know it, but I'm an old head, man. I'm old, man. I'm what you young boys would consider old. You feel me? Taken from a lab, breaking out a lab. The damn monkey was in a lab, sweet. Listen to me. Listen to me. T, listen to me, T. Taken out the lab, put in the lab, broke out the lab. What's the common denominator in all three of those scenarios? Taken out the lab, put in the lab, broken out the lab. What's the common denominator in all those three scenarios, T? The goddamn lab. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm trying to do it. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You say, well, throw the monkey, take it out the lab. I don't give a goddamn. The lab is the lab, baby. The damn lab is the lab. You take it and leave it. All right, I gave you the game, T, baby. T, I gave you the game, baby. The lab is the lab. All right? Take it out the lab, put it in the lab, break out the lab it came from a lab. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. Wow, I seen that one too, 28 days later. It's coming. The triple cross. All right. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. I appreciate everybody that's locked into the channel. I appreciate all the new subscribers, all the new subscribers, all the new investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel. I appreciate y'all. And listen, man, try to keep your notifications on tonight. Perry girl, just double back. You already know, just checking with the channel. Around 8:30 tonight, we going live. All right, 8:30. So I'm gonna prepare for that. And we gonna double back, and I hope to see you. I hope to see you back in the live, Perry girl. All right. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. and I suggest you tap in.